Happy New Year, everybody. It's the beginning of January 2018, and it's time to let you know what happened in the real estate market here in Burlington for December 2017. So let's get right into it. All right, it's the final weekend before everybody goes back to school on Monday. The numbers are in to see what happened in December 2017 in the real estate market here in Burlington, and I wanted to share with you what I found. My name is Nathan Bradford-Grant. I'm a broker with Remax Escarpment Wolcott. So there's been a lot of uncertainty in the market for the last couple of months. All you're hearing about is mortgage rate this and stress test this and what's happening and how's it going to affect the market and what's happening in here. And people are all of a sudden scrambling out to buy before the holidays, before the new year, so they don't have to qualify for the stress test. A lot of that, there's a lot of misinformation that was going around before, and probably still a little bit, although it's not being talked about as much yet into January now. But basically what was happening is the government, or OFC, was changing a rule for all mortgages across the board. So now every person who applies for a mortgage has to qualify for a higher rate than what their contract is. So you may be contracted at a 2.99% interest rate. You have to, although that's what your contract is and what you're going to pay your interest based on your mortgage payments on, you have to qualify at a higher rate, and it's either the higher of the posted bank rate or 2 percentage points higher. So if it's 2.99, qualify for 4.99. However, if the posted bank rate is 5.35, then you have to qualify at 5.35. So what that's doing is it's basically reducing everybody's purchasing power or what they're going to be approved on going forward as of now here in Ontario. If your mortgage is originating from a non-OFC regulated lender, then the rule does not apply and you can still get some different options that are available out there. In the past, when I've gone through these numbers, I've used data that have been sent to us by the local real estate board, the Realtors Association of Hamilton-Burlington. This time when I took a look at them, I wanted to verify, because we've changed systems and now the reporting is slightly different in terms of what I can pull myself and what is provided to us. And so I decided to take a quick look to see how many transactions the system was showing me as being done from December 1st to December 31st. So was there added activity in December last month? Absolutely. We saw a total of 156 transactions in December for Burlington in the numbers that I pulled. So I ran reports from December 1st to December 31st on number of sales that transferred from either an active or an active conditional sale to a firm purchase. Doesn't mean they've all closed in December, but and it could have, even the agreement could have happened November 25th, but if conditions were not removed until December 1st, then it is added into this number at 156 transactions. That is up over 2016 number. That number was down in the low 100s, so like 100 in the tens, I believe it was. So there was a definite increase this December over last year, but it was kind of to be expected because of the mortgage rule changes. Average pricing came in at $748,680. That is me adding up all the sales of all 156 transactions, all the selling prices, and then dividing by the 156, of course, to get that average. So again, that number is going to come out different or show different than what the official numbers that came from the Realtors Association of Hamilton-Burlington. For some reason, the number of unit sales that we had a variance between my numbers and their numbers of about 47 transactions. So that'll definitely affect the average dollar as well. So while many of us were outside fighting the snow and doing this, there was a fair amount of activity in the market. What was the most active price range? Well, that was between $400,000 and $500,000 with a total of 29 unit sales. And the second most active price range was between $500,000 and $600,000, which saw 25 units. Those two combined accounted for about 35% of the total market activity. As a side note, unit sales in the prices $700,000 or greater, there was 57 transactions, which accounts for about 36% of the market. What area was the most active? Well, for us that was area 35, but of course that also has the highest number of neighborhoods that make up that area with 5. So area 35 did have the highest number of transactions at 46 units. When we break that further into which neighborhood saw the most number of unit sales, that was Brant Hills, and they had 13 transactions in December. That was followed up by the Maple area, which saw 12 transactions. So what about neighborhoods when we talk about a highest average dollar? That top area was area 33, which runs east of Guelph Line and south of New Street. In that area, there was 16 sales, and the average price was $1,058,250. That was followed closely by Aldershot, which had 17 unit transactions. with an average price of $850,000. If you want to know more about what's happening in your area, please feel free to give me a call. You can reach me direct through the office at 905-332-9223, or you can email me at nathanbradford@wolcott.ca. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.